We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Carrie Show. We're going to do a little chat stream. I know other people might be live, so I hate to interfere with everybody else's streams, but I have to stream when I'm able to, and when I'm home, and when I don't have church, and when I don't have other stuff going on. So let me share this with everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. We are live. Okay, let me share it to Discord. My Discord. And my streams. All right, everybody, we are live. There's cops or ambulance going somewhere. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the chat. I think it's working. I'm going to share it to everybody. See what happens. Nobody watching. We're just going to do a chatting stream for I don't know how long for. I know the internet's live. It's okay if no one comes. Talk to myself for an hour. Okay, slow mode's on. Chat's on. It says I'm live. Says we're going. So we're still sharing it to everybody. Okay, I think that's. No, I got more people here. I won't do a panel tonight because Lantern's live. I'm not going to do panels when other people are doing panels and take up their time. But we will be chatting for a while. All right, we got about everybody posted here. Excuse me. Got a lot of soda tonight. Not a lot, but. Okay. Ready. One more thing here. Okay. I guess I can check it out on my phone to see if it's working. Okay, let me check my phone. See if it's working. Okay, it is working. All right, thanks, Kate. Just double checking. I just didn't have anybody. I was just double checking. There's Hollywood Toys. There's Mike. There I am. Kate is praying over the chat. Thank you. It is working, y'all. We are up and running. I know everybody's probably at lanterns, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll have a quieter stream tonight. We may not have a lot of chaos like the last time. Two of my favorite ladies in the house, Hollywood ladies in the house. Oh my, says Mike from Hollywood Toys. Two of your favorite ladies, yes. Kate is one of my besties, just like Mike is one of my besties now. I have a few online besties, like Pixel. There's Pixel. There's one of my other online besties. We got Wee Wee. We had a few others, Biscuit and Joey. I don't know if Joey's a bestie, but we've known Joey a long time. What is there? There's Quentin, Yakov, all my other besties. Forget about Zach. Yeah, Mike is a good name, isn't it, Pixel? We got two that's named Mike. Besties for life, says Mike. Yeah, for life, besties. Me and Mike going to be friends forever. Fears, I didn't say Fears is a bestie. Me and Fears used to be really good friends. I don't know if I consider he thinks we're friends now. I mean, we've squashed a lot of the beef. I forgave him for a lot of stuff. He's forgiven me for a lot of stuff. And we've moved on to the future. But still, yes, I would not hang out with him in real life if I had to. I would prefer not to. And I don't want Fears to have my phone number. And he called me on Discord the one day, which I didn't really appreciate. But after I told him I didn't want to be called on Discord, he called me anyways. But trying to settle the things about the lantern strike, trying to say he didn't do it, all this other stuff. What is this? Is this my hospital bracelet from? Yeah. What day? Yeah, this is the one from when I don't know. I saved it. The one where I was in the psych ward, my hospital bracelet. I saved it. I don't know why. I guess as a reminder that I was in the hospital and I don't want to go to the hospital again. Well, I had a crush on Fears in the beginning. Well, we'll settle that. We did have a crush on Fears. I don't think I ever loved him. Now, I did tell, because he told me he loved me all the time. I would repeat it back to him. I don't know if I loved him as a friend, but I never loved him as more than a friend. I had a crush on him, and I did like him, and I would have maybe went on a date or two with him, but I don't think I would have wanted to be in a relationship with Fears. No, not after some of his behavior. No, and after the way he is, that's what brings him down on the scale of 1 to 10. Brings him way down, his behavior and attitude. Well, we passed the pact. Wasn't it like if we were both single at age 40? I don't know if I made up that pact or he made up that pact. I think I did. But joking, we were mostly joking about it. So that's why I never, yeah, we're not going to get married. No. You tell all your friends you love them too? Everybody thought it was weird, you know, and he said he always, it made me think that he wanted more than friendship. So it was very confusing, the whole I love you stuff back in the day. Let's not bring up the past though. Let's go on to the future or the present. But Kate says she does that, and Pixel says I've told Pixel I've loved him before as a friend. So I have done that before with other people besides Fears. I've told all my other friends that I've loved them. Yes, I've done that before. Oh, let's beat on the chair. Make some racket. It's normal. I guess some people think it's normal. What was his face? The dude, he thought it was not normal. He said, I've never told a girl that I wasn't dating that I love them. Yeah. So I don't know. A lot of people thought it was very strange. And then, of course, the voicemails, and then the voicemails got played to his parents, and a lot of drama, and a lot of drama between me and Fears. But we're just not going to bring it all up, though, because I know Fears doesn't like that. And I don't like when people bring up my past unless I bring it up first. Okay, so this is something about the dude. Okay, the dude literally hides his internet usage from his own fiance. Yeah, that doesn't sound very normal. It sounds like he's looking up porn or looking up pictures or looking up other girls and cheating like Dave does, which I don't agree with. I know Dave says it's okay because he's just looking, not touching. And some guys thinks that's okay, but most guys don't. And he hides his obsession with Fears. Yeah, I guess so. Most people wouldn't like to be around Fears. Just like, what was his name? Hot Jason. We used to call him Hot Jason. Jason Cool. Yeah, Jason Cool fiance didn't want Fears at the wedding. That's how strange she thought Fears was. He would watch Fears in the bathroom. Okay, strange. So the dude still watches Fears. Well, what is his username or whatever now? Because I mean, he's been the Raspberry, he's been other things, he's been the dude. So I'm sure he goes as another alias now, and he's probably around in the community, but goes as another alias. But I don't have to. You can tell me privately. You don't have to tell me publicly if you know what it is. Not that I'm going to look him up or anything. But I did have a big crush on the dude back in the day. But now he doesn't have any hair, so it's not really a turn on for me for people that don't have any hair or that have to shave their head because they're going bald or whatever. I don't mind short hair or just a little bit of hair. I like hairless chest and hairless abs, but like hair on top of the head, I prefer that they have some hair. Some bald guys are cute though, like Vin Diesel, The Rock. There are some bald guys that are cute and are cute bald, but not everybody is. Not everybody is. I don't know if I would like it or not like it. If I've never dated anyone that didn't have hair. Everybody's always had hair. Of course, I've dated the younger ones, so they still have their hair. I don't know. I don't know, Pixel. I don't know. Yes, some do look good bald, says Kate. She agrees with me. But yes, not everyone. Not everybody. We're up to 4 people. Okay. No likes. Like it up, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all of the good stuff. I shared it in Zach's and Mike's Discord. I know Lampy's still live though, so a lot of people are over there. And Lampy's going to be live for a while, and I'm not streaming all night. I have to end at least by 9 to go take my medicine. I dated a guy that shaved his head because he was balding, and he had like a peanut head, like a peanut, like a different kind of head. It's like small on the top, like a cone head, or then like a fat peanut, and then a circle at the bottom. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I don't have a peanut in here. I'm just using my hands as an analogy. Yeah. Oh, I did date one guy who buzz cut his hair, and I didn't like it. I remember telling him he needed to grow his hair back because I didn't like that at all. I just keep it long. What hair you? Oh, you have hair. Yeah, you just keep it long. Okay. Mike says he has that too when he shaves his head bald. That's why he keeps a little bit. Is that why you keep just a little bit on the top? Because if you have it completely shaved, it doesn't look right. Yeah, it sucks because you can't do anything about your head shape. Kate also says she's a weird head, weird shaped head. I hate these pillows sometimes. That's the only thing I don't like about this chair is that the pillows move too much. They can break the bones like people do with their jaws. I don't know about that. I wouldn't want to break all the bones in my head so I could look better. I need to dye my hair again. It's getting a little gray right here. If y'all can see that, there's like little gray wispy hairs like right here, and then it's getting darker because My regular hair color is coming out, so it's getting darker too. I usually only dye it about every 3 to 6 months because I don't like to dye it all the time. I don't think I'm going to do purple again for a while. I liked the purple, and I keep getting pictures coming up on my phone from the purple. The purple looks good, but then all the gray hair came in really easily. So I don't think I'm going to dye it. I'm just going to dye it the regular, put blonde on it, like a medium blonde or a darker blonde, like a dirty blonde. So it'll just lighten it up a little bit. I would never do green pixel. That's Fierce's favorite color. I would not want to be associated with Fierce's favorite anything. It didn't. People could see the white through the dark purple. You could see all the white coming in every time my hair came in. I had to use the shampoo and then dye it once a month, and it was just a lot. I there are videos of me with the purple hair. Just watch those. It's been a while, so 4 or 5 years, but there are videos and pictures, and there's stuff out there, Pixel. I just don't think I'm going to dye my hair. I have the stuff somewhere. I have a purple shampoo. I have the purple stuff that you dye it with. It does refresh the color, but you have to use like half the bottle, especially if you have longer hair. But I cut my hair shorter now, so maybe it wouldn't take as much. It does refresh the color, but then it still kept messing up. I don't know. And I don't wash my hair every day. I only wash it about 3 days a week, if that. Sometimes I wash it less than that. Thank you, Pixel. You only wash your hair about once a week. I maybe twice a week, two to three times a week. I wash my hair, or I use those scrub things like in between. I wash like everything with those scrub things sometimes, so I don't have to get a full bath. So what is going on in everyone's lives? We saw the Bachelorette got canceled. I was somewhat looking forward to it because of the drama and the everything that she's been going on. But then I've gotten to see that video, and I'm like, she doesn't need to be anywhere near trying to date 20 or 30 men at one time. They need to keep her away from that show as much as possible. And they should reimburse all the guys for being on the show. I don't know how much they get paid for being on the show. Maybe they don't get paid, but they should reimburse them. I don't think they're going to put it on anything. I think they're canceling the whole season because of her. I don't think Disney or Hulu is going to put it on there. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to. I don't think it's going to get released at all. I don't think it will, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I don't know when they're going to get back to the Mormon wife. I don't watch the Mormon wife, so I don't really know who this girl is. But she's got some kids with her ex, and then she's got kids with the other ex. So she's got 3 kids with 2 exes. Well, we went to the dentist today. We got a cavity up here in the top. The top, that's left side, left top, on the top. We got to get that filled. But they're so behind on everything, and they're the low cost place. So I have to wait till May to get my filling, and then I have to wait till September to go back for the 6 months. The Warren show is good. I don't know. I don't like too much drama, and if it's got a lot of cursing in it, I can't watch it. I don't watch anything hardly on TLC Pixel. My mom likes the Pimple Popper. I don't think she's on anymore though. She's on a Hulu show now or something. I've never heard of it. Suddenly Amish. I wouldn't want to be suddenly Amish because they don't have a TV. They don't have like electronics. They won't have a PlayStation. They have to do a lot of housework, and that's not something I can do. I put TLC on for the dogs. I put game shows on for Adam because we like to watch a lot of game shows, and that's what we watch like every day, off and on. We watch other stuff too, but I put the game show on for him and just turn the TV down so he has some noise. I used to do Animal Planet. Sometimes I still do Animal Planet, But if it's like world's deadliest prey, or like this almost killed me or something, or I almost died with so and so, or whatever, like disasters that they almost died from, I'm like, that's a little dramatic for the dog to watch. So I don't just put it on something for noise, or CNN or something. I can't imagine. Yeah, Adam doesn't like scary animal shows or the noise of the scary stuff and the scary music and stuff. So he gets a little scared with that sometimes. So, oh, the washing machine's going. I keep hearing noise. I keep hearing it because the wall is like right there. So that's to the washer. It's right on my other wall, past my bed. So you put TLC on, Kate. What do you put on for your dog when you leave, or do you put anything on the TV for Pearl? I guess fix the pillows again. I do put the news on sometimes, CNN. But there's too much war stuff going on right now, so I don't want like Adam listening to all the bombings because that's a little much. Let me take my lid off. Yeah, I haven't watched the what is that, 90 Day Fiance? I haven't watched that in forever. I know I used to do reactions to it, and then I got copyright strike, and I had to like, I didn't have to wait 3 months to stream again, but I had to, be really careful with my stuff and my copyright and all that because I had the audio going, and they didn't like that. YouTube didn't like that, so they're like, nope. I we played Sims the other day, and I played music, and literally almost every song was a copyright claim, or one of them was blocked in certain areas too. So I had to take the songs out or mute the audio because some of the songs wouldn't take out, and some of them I had to mute the audio. I thought I'd never get that done. It took like hours for like 7 songs to be deleted. It took like a half an hour to an hour for each song, and then I had to go back and do it again, and then go back and do it again, and go back and do it again, and that was so frustrating. So I don't know if I'm going to keep doing that to get my copyright money because I want to monetize as much as possible. So, and be able to get my check every 6 months. I know what the members really help out. Donations really help out. I haven't gotten too many donations lately. That one guy, when everybody was the YouTube glitch was going on, some guy donated $10. Rebel Zero, whoever that is, donated $10, and so I got $7. So that really helped me get my check faster. And then all the memberships and stuff came through, and then it finally got my. I still haven't got my actual check yet, but it got approved, and then at the end of last month, and then I had to wait until it's the 21st through the 25th or the 26th. Some days it's usually the 21st unless the 21st is a weekend. And if the 21st is a weekend, then I have to wait until the next working day. And so the 21st is going to be on Saturday. So I don't know if it's going to go through on Saturday or not. So I may have to wait till Monday to get my YouTube check. Now, as long as I have a little bit of money in the bank to cover it, I may get NASCAR tomorrow and play NASCAR. We'll see what happens. I should have enough to cover it, and then I still get my check. My check will come either way. I just have to be careful and not spend too much money because I already bought that other game with the farm vet, and then I'm going to buy the NASCAR. I'm not going to buy probably any Sims until I get maybe the next check. We'll see what happens, or until I have extra money because I'm trying to stick my money back for the car. I'm trying to stick money back for the next dog vet in 6 months. Of course, he goes every month, but I'm trying to stick money back for the big dog vet that costs extra. Oh, I hope I'm doing okay. We have a little bit of a cough. We have a little bit of a runny nose. It's just the weather keeps changing. It's warmer today, and it's gonna be nice this weekend, and then it's gonna get cold again for Monday. Monday and Tuesday is supposed to be cooler. It's gonna be like 80 Saturday and Sunday, and then it's gonna be like 50 on Monday, and in the high 50s to low 60s on Tuesday. So it's going to be just a big, what is that, 30-degree drop? We had a 40-degree drop the other day, like Sunday to Monday. Last Sunday, it was like 70 degrees and then storming. And then Sunday night got canceled for mom's church. And I don't have Sunday night. I just have Sunday afternoon, but I haven't been going to them. So they're called life groups from Sunday afternoon from 3 to 5, which interferes with mom's church time and what time she has to leave for church. So I haven't been going to them. I might go in the future. Or if I ever get my own car, it might be easier for me to drive to church and back in my own car. And that way we could go at different times. Because my church is at 10 and hers is like at 9:45. So I have to go 30 minutes earlier more for mine so then she can get to hers on time. And then they both start the same time on Wednesday night, but she gets out earlier than me, so she sits out in the parking lot and listens to the rest of the preaching and everything. So she can, because they have the speakers on outside, so she just has to roll her windows down and she can hear the rest of the preaching, which is nice. Our church is doing a big expansion. If you've heard about it, if you haven't heard about it, they already do the Smiles of Hope, which is a dental clinic, and I don't know how many different chairs that they have in there, but they're going to expand it. And the new expansion is going to have 33 dental chairs. We're going to have a new fellowship hall. We're going to have like a gymnasium for the kids to play basketball. And they're going to start a basketball team sometime in the future from the, like with our churches, like the name, an actual basketball team for the teenagers and the preteens. And then what else? There's going to be a new kitchen, a bunch of new classrooms and different things. It's just a big expansion. I don't know how many millions of dollars it is, but it's a lot. It's very big. So I'm looking forward to that. There's going to be a lot of stuff that they're adding. Hi, Punk Rock. How are you? I'm doing all right. We're just doing a stream. We're just chilling and checking in with everybody. We only have 4 watching because everybody's over at Lanterns, But I couldn't stream Tuesday because I went to Bible study in Walmart. Yesterday I went to church in Walmart. So 2 days in a row I've been at church. Sundays was storms. Saturday is also church, but I didn't go. I'm gonna try to go this Saturday. So I will try to stream tomorrow. We might buy NASCAR. We might stream NASCAR tomorrow. We're getting our check in a few days, so we're gonna probably go ahead and get it early. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, Pixel, take care. Never mind. I'm not going to ask that because that's too private. You can tell me later about the updates and stuff. All right, I got to fix all these pillows again. Kate's still here somewhere, and as my mod to help out because she didn't really do too much today because not much is going on. And I guess Mike is listening. Welcome, everybody. I didn't put a goal because I figured we'd have less people here. There probably wouldn't be any donations. So we haven't had a lot of donations lately. So I didn't put any goals in. DJ's not here. Maybe he'll be here later. I don't know. Who's usually here almost every stream. Who else? Biscuit and Joey are MIA. Anybody else? Normal people that are here. Quentin. I shared it to everybody. Let me see if I'm getting any messages back. Maybe people are just busy. It is Thursday night. It is 7:42, so people should be home from work, except maybe for the West Coast. We may still be asleep. All right. I got a lot of new messages on this. I don't have time to go through all these. I'll go through them later. Everybody's chatting on Zach's stream. Oh, there's DJ. I just mentioned your name like 2 seconds ago. Hi, Carrie, Chad, Mods. Yeah, I was saying who's here that's not normally here, and where's everybody else? So DJ, welcome. Welcome to the chat. And who else? I was mentioning Joey and Wee Wee and Biscuit because they haven't been on here in a little bit, but maybe Biscuit or maybe Wee Wee will be on here before the end. She usually doesn't get up until later because she works nights. So I don't know who else. I sent it to Visions, but he's probably with Lantern. I sent it to Quentin. Haven't heard from Quentin in a few days, so I don't know. He likes the gaming one, so I don't know if he'll come to this one. I don't know. Don't know where everybody is. I went to the dentist today and I got to get a filling, and my one tooth got to get a filling, but at least it's not that bad. It's gonna be hard to get to it. I'm gonna have to keep my mouth open really big like the whole time. That's not gonna be fun. For the filling, anyways, because it's in the very back, hard to get to. So, but there we go. My 6 month cleaning and my 6 month exam did not go as well as I thought it was going to go, but it's a filling. It's not going to, hopefully, it's not a big filling. Hopefully, it won't take 3 hours or 2 hours or even an hour. Hopefully, it will only take like 30 to 45 minutes and then it'll be done. But overall, my day's been okay. Was it last Thursday or like the week before Thursday that I started having all that pain? That I woke up in pain. I think that was last Thursday. So then I streamed Friday. And then I couldn't get my laptop to work Friday. So it's working today. All of a sudden I didn't get all that try again later. Something's going on with the live stream. I would try to go live, try again later. I don't know if it was YouTube or if it was mine or laptop or what the actual problem was, but I got it figured out. I got it all figured out and for today. And no problems. Just that nobody. We did talk for like a good 5-10 minutes with nobody here. That was fun. But I understand Lampy is very. Everybody likes to listen to Lampy, do his music, and then do his panel. So Mr. Lantern. So, yep, everybody likes to go to that to chill with him because he doesn't have hardly any rules or has rules. So, what is this? I know that. Okay, I was saying the tab. Okay. The tab is open. Don't close the tab because that will close the whole live stream out. We will eventually go back to more singing. I don't know why. We haven't been singing too much. I had to edit out all the songs from my last Sim stream. Oh, you were on the Sim stream, DJ. What happened was PlayStation just ended the stream. And then I was like, I don't want to start a whole nother stream. So I just said if PlayStation it has the errors and it like messes up and next thing you know, broadcast stopped, then I may not come back for like a round 2 of those. Because then I have to put it all back together and start it again. And I was like, it was already like 8:30. So I was like, you know what? Let's not start a whole nother live stream because then I'd have to send it back out to everybody. And that takes time. That takes a good 5-10 minutes to send it out to everybody. I don't know. But I'm doing all right. We still haven't gotten Mom's MRI results back. But yeah, we're doing okay. We still have a lot of problems. We're getting back shots soon. I go on the 24th for my appointment, and then I have to schedule. They schedule it then, like my back shots. So hopefully they won't schedule it on a day that I have something else going on. But yes, you remember that. Yeah, it just ended abruptly. And I thought it was because of copyright music, maybe, and it wasn't. But it did get blocked in some areas. One of the songs got blocked in some areas, so it could have been the song. They blocked it I don't know where they all got blocked at, but later I got my email and everything saying that there were issues and copyright issues. So I had to take out song by song by song by song or just mute the audio for those minutes of the song. And then I got that fixed. But then you can still rewatch it. So it was only about an hour anyway. So you can, it's easily, if it's something you want to go back and rewatch, you can. So I don't know how long I'm streaming today. I'm already uncomfortable in this chair. I don't know why this chair is uncomfortable as it is because I had to keep moving the pillows all around, and I just have so many back problems and neck problems and knee problems that I like to stream from bed most of the time when I'm gaming. I usually just set my stream up. It starts in 2 minutes. Oh, you set your stream up, and then you notice that I was live. Okay, so you're streaming in 2 minutes, so you have to leave. Okay, well, if you have to leave, that's fine. I understand. You have your own stuff to do. I was just explaining the situation because I didn't think you knew. And Punk Rock, if you weren't here, or if you were here for the Sims stream, that's what happened. That PlayStation just ended it, and I didn't want to have to set it all back up and then reshare to everybody. Because I have a bunch of people on Discord, and I share it to everybody on Discord privately. I put it in my Discord server. I put it in other people's Discord servers, and then other people share it too. It's quiet tonight. It feels quiet. Should I call some people? I didn't really want to do panels tonight because Lampy's probably doing panels. Let me see if he's already doing panels. If he's not doing panels yet, we might have time to call a person or two and test out the panels. All right, let's check Lantern's stream and make sure my sound's turned down. All right, 12 watching. He's on the phone with somebody. I don't know who he's on the phone with, but he's on the phone with somebody. Okay. I don't know. Oh, I don't know because I had my channel and I had like 700 or 800 subscribers. Then I lost my channel, or maybe I only had like 500. I lost and that took me a good, because I started 10 years ago. Was it, how many years ago did I lose my channel? I guess 2017. So I was going for like a year or two, and I'd built up a bunch of subscribers, and then my ex made me took my channel down. So all I had was my name, my channel, The Carrie Show. I didn't have a channel, but I still had my Google name because I didn't delete my account, but I deleted my channel. So I lost like over almost 800 videos and streams and a whole bunch of stuff. We lost like a lot of content. And then I got my channel back a few months later after we broke up, and got my channel back, and I had to start with 0. And then once I got over 500, I was competing kind of with Fears to see who would get to 1,000 first. And so I beat him originally. This desk is dirty. To the 1,000. I beat him originally to get and then I think, and then I got my watch time in, and then I was able to go to get monetized. And so I think they have different things now where you can only have to get 500 to be monetized, but you'd be a low end monetized. So they have it for the 1,000. It's a little bit different. So I've had 1,000 for a long time, and now I've got almost 1,600. I got 1,000 in 2021. So it took me 4 years to get to 1,000 after I came back, or almost 4 years, or 3.5 years. It was like 3.5 years, I think, to come back. Wait a minute, 2017, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 3.5 years or so to get to a full 1,000 and get monetized. Because I've been monetized since like February, March, or April of 2021. I don't know the exact month. It's the beginning of the year, within the first 4 months. And then I got monetized in 2021 and had my watch time. Once you hit your watch time, you only have to hit it one time. So then if you do a lot of streaming and then you want to cut back a little bit, you can cut back a little bit after you hit your watch time, and just keep your subscribers. I don't know how many subscribers you have or how long is it going to take, but everything is different. So you might get a viral video. Like I had that one viral video that got like 10,000 subscribers. And then I got the one with Mom and Adam singing, and that one had 16,000 and beat that one, which that's my most watched video, is her singing a Christian song, Brand New Touch, and then Adam joining in. So, and it's a very short video. So it got out to a lot of people. And then I put it on TikTok. I put it on all my social media. And so it got out there. And I don't have very many TikTok followers, but I have a few. And I don't have very many followers on Instagram. I think I only have like 50 on Instagram. And I don't remember how much I have on X. I think a little more on X, maybe a couple hundred, because I had X longer than Instagram. And then my Facebook, I just have a few hundred. But it's my personal Facebook, so I don't give it out. So I wish you luck with your channel, though. I don't know how long it's going to take for you to, depends on the topic. It depends on what you do. If you just do live streams, or if you do singing, or if you do cooking, or if you do, I think you do a lot of true crime stuff. So I don't know. It depends on how many people likes that kind of stuff. Like Pixel does a wrestling channel, and he gets a lot of followers on his wrestling channels. I forget the name of his channel. All right, we got 5 watching. We could test out the internet thing. Kate, you there? Can I call you, or is that going to be a problem? If I start calling people on Discord, just see whose answers. Mike, you available? I know Pixel's busy. I can't call Pixel. Punk Rock, I don't have you on social media. Anybody else that's here? Kate and Hollywood Toys. Hollywood Toys and Kate and Pixel. I mean, it's a slow night. I don't know if I want to call people or not call people. Yes, Mikey, can I call you on Discord? Or would that not work tonight? Or are you busy? Is that a yes? Like, yes, I can call you? I just try to make it more interesting if I'm like calling people or getting on a Discord call with people. Okay, he says yes to that too. Okay. Yeah, I can bring you up on Discord and just call and put you on. But it should be able to put it on speaker, hopefully. Because that's what Fears does all the time. Let me turn my sound up. Okay, I haven't done this. So I don't know what I'm doing here. We'll call Mike first because Mike said yes. Let me find you. I sent it to everyone, so I don't want to call people that's not even here. They'll be like, why are you calling me? Okay, there's a phone call button. Where's the mute? That's the mute button. No, I don't want the soundboard. Hello? Hello? Is this working? Okay. That says mute off. Okay, that's off. Hello? Or is it still ringing? I can't hear. Can you join the Discord call and see if that works? Oh, my mic maybe? I don't know. Let me see. Let me go in a voice on my let me go in the voice chat. Join voice. And then add people. It says I can add people. I don't need to add more people. That says no mic. Okay, I don't know. Okay, Mike, can you join the Discord chat? I'm on chat now. You think you fixed it? Okay, should I call you back? Okay, let's call you back. Hang on. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Mike.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Mike. All right. Hi. We
All
are
right.
connected.
We're connected, but we have echo. I may have to put my headphones on.
No, that was me.
Oh, it was you. Okay. Okay. Hi, Joey. Joey's in the chat.
Nice.
I thought we'd try this once in a while, or join the Discord. Um, join the Discord call or something. In the future for some of these panels.
Absolutely.
And since I figured you would be available for a call, I thought we would start with you. You're my first call for a while.
Oh.
Besides,
Nice.
like my regular people that I call, but family and stuff. But the first call I've done on panel, and I think since I came back to YouTube, I don't remember when I came back to YouTube, but I took like a year off, almost a year and a half off because of trolling and different things, and I just couldn't handle it anymore, and I got suicidal, and I had to take some time off mentally. Yeah, I had to take some time off mentally. I can tell you some of the story later. It's kind of personal, but
Okay.
But yeah, this one guy just kept trolling me, and I threatened to get the cops involved if he didn't stop, and he about threw me into suicide. It was really bad. But let's not try to focus on the bad stuff. Let's focus on the call worked. We got it to work.
Yeah. Oh, did you put your phone down?
Yeah, I'm not just gonna set it here on my other laptop. Oh, did you want the camera on or something?
No, I was just wondering because I'm looking on the screen and it looked like you didn't have your phone in your hand.
No, I just set it down for a minute. I don't like to hold it too long.
Oh, okay.
Do you like the case? You like the case with the pretty butterflies and stuff and the glitter?
Oh yeah.
I like that.
And you always have the cutest shirts too.
Right. This says a blessed girl. On the back, it says, I may not have all my ducks in a row, but where he leads me, I will follow. It's a scripture on the back. And it's got little duck chicks or something on the back. And then I've got some peach pants on that kind of matches it a little bit, the color. Like black with little flowers and stuff on them. Let me see. There you go. Can you see? See my pants?
Oh, nice.
I'm kind of flexible sometimes. But I can't put my feet up over my head. I know that. So you cut your hair once a week. Do you do it yourself?
Yes, I do.
You just use like the buzz cut stuff and the razor?
Yep.
Yeah. The clippers?
Yep.
It saves you money too doing it yourself.
Heck yeah. And extra time having to go somewhere and wait. And
I'm not being sexual, Joey. What are you talking about? He says no sexual stuff in the stream. I'm not trying to be sexual. If it sounds sexual, I'm sorry.
No need to apologize on my end.
Okay. How are you, Joey? Where's Biscuit? She's been MIA for a while. I can't get a hold of her. Are you holding her hostage in the basement? We hope not. Oh, she's not dead. Come on now. Joey says she's dead. I don't think she's dead, though. Joey jokes around a little too morbidly sometimes. Maybe he took her phone away again. Don't take her phone away because she needs her phone.
Yeah.
That's not a good punishment to take somebody's phone away. Or break their phone.
Did you ever explain why your ex made you take down your videos?
He was basically like it was me or him. I mean, YouTube or him. So it was either if I don't take down my channel, he won't stay with me or whatever. And then we broke up, got back together. I don't know how many times over like 7-month period of time. We were always fighting. We were always getting. It was very toxic. It didn't ever get physical, but he was very mentally abusive the whole time. And then he was stealing stuff from me. He was stealing food. He was stealing cleaning products, anything he could get his hands on that I didn't see him take until later, find out they would be missing or gone. And then he would borrow stuff and never give it back. So little things. Little things add up to big things.
Yeah, they do.
And he would make me give him some of my pills, or he wouldn't see me. He would make me buy him weed, all kinds of crazy stuff. My mom really hated him especially because of the weed and stuff too. She was so afraid I was going to get arrested or something. Because back then it was illegal. It's illegal now, but it wasn't legal then in Missouri. So I did a lot of bad stuff for him, and he didn't treat me very well. Joey said Mike would never make you buy any weed. That's true, probably. Yeah, you wouldn't make me probably buy anything. You would be the gentleman and pay for stuff.
Dang right.
Right, you would be a good guy and treat me right. Compared to like my past exes, yeah. So yeah, that was Alex, and then later I didn't talk to him for like almost a year, and the next thing I know, I heard they looked up all my friends were in like a Discord call, and they were looking up information. I wasn't in the call yet, and they looked up him, and they found out he'd gotten hit by a Dodge Caravan, and he had committed suicide on the highway, and jumped in front of a car.
Gee.
So yeah, he was really crazy. He had a lot of mental problems. He was an addict, and he also liked meth. So I only bought him meth one time, and then I was like, I'm not doing that again, because he acted really crazy after he went on the meth. And his mom gave me a really hard time because she knows he had a meth problem, and I was like producing his habit, and she almost went off of me. I had to leave her at a store because she was just so crazy. She called the cops on me and everything while we were in the car. And so when I got her to go into the store, I took off. So there was a lot of crazy stories associated with him and his mom. But that's my ex. One of my exes. Most of my exes are not as bad as he was, but there were some that were a little bit mentally abusive and a little bit crazy. And then like the most that we were together like a month, and then he broke up with me, and then we got back together like a month or two later, and then we were together like another 6 months off and on. And that's kind of my longest relationship. Most of my relationships were about like a month or less, or 2 or 3 months. I just never found the right person, and then they would just use me for funsies, and then they would be done with me. So I don't know.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, there was a lot of users and abusers out there, and I seem to find most of them. Mike would buy you. What is an ETF?
It's a type of investment.
Oh, Mike. Joyce and Mike would buy you an ETF. Oh, okay. Or a stock fund, or like crypto. I don't know, something.
Yeah.
Our water got turned off again today. They keep hitting like water mains. I don't know why they're still replacing all the old. They're replacing like the whole system. And every time they try to do something, it seems like they break it like a water main, and they shut the water off for half a day or for a few hours. It's always getting shut off here and there, and it's always our town. Seems like it's crazy. I read a thing on it saying that they're shut the water off on the way to the doctor, and then when we got back, we had water though. That was good. It didn't take all day or a whole day.
Good.
So what have you been up to today? You've been filling orders?
I'm actually caught up for once, and back to editing.
Back to editing. I almost set my phone down. Fix my pillows again. So now you're just editing what, your videos?
Yep.
Nice.
I'm enjoying that while I can before more orders pop up.
I enjoyed your live stream today. I didn't get to see all of it, but I saw most of it. Something about the AI and
Oh,
that little old lady.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
There's so much AI. I don't even hardly know how to. I talk to Google Gemini sometimes, and I talk to Siri, but I don't do much with AI or know much about AI or how to use it. I know you were talking about in
Yeah.
the Discord how you're really struggling trying to figure out how to get the right package for you for because it's so expensive
Yeah.
just to get one or two
I think.
videos or
Yep.
or put the
But
videos together.
yeah. I'm getting closer to figuring it out, so all will be revealed soon.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
My weight loss is still doing okay. I'm well in the clothes and shoes. I was just a little bit over 200, so I know like without my shoes and with lighter clothes on, I would definitely be the under the 200 pounds.
Yeah.
So I'm
Do you weigh
excited
yourself
about
first
that.
thing in the night?
I weighed before I left the house today, so it wasn't first thing in the morning. But sometimes I weigh like at night or I weigh in the morning. Is it better to weigh in the morning, first thing,
Yep.
or that's what you
That's what
do?
I do. Yeah. And preferably, if you can, wait till you go to the bathroom so you could spell even more weight.
So you can expel more weight. Yeah, I was gonna say that. Wait till you go number two before you put your foot on the scale.
And number one, it all
And number
counts.
one,
It
all
all
it all
counts.
counts. Yeah, all that fluid
Yep.
counts. I'm getting older, so I have to get up in the middle of the night a few times to go to the bathroom to go pee.
I've been doing that my whole life.
Your whole life. I used
Yeah.
to be able to sleep 12 hours straight without having to pee, and then about 3 years ago that all changed, and then I had to start getting up every 2 to 3 hours to pee.
Yeah.
And it's the doctor said I had a very small bladder, and it's probably because I'm diabetic. That's part of the reason. It started after I got the diabetes, like a year after I was diabetic. It started that all started. So part of it is
Uh,
the diabetes, and part of it is a small bladder, and I can only hold about 5 or 6 ounces of fluid at a time. They said because we were weighing or well measuring my urine every time I went, and I did like a log for 24 hours, and I took all that back to the doctor, and he did a test and did all kinds of stuff, and at the urologist, and so now I'm just taking medicine, and it's just age, it's diabetes, and it's my small bladder that's all contributing, and then I'm supposed to limit my caffeine and limit um like the anything with zero sugar, like the Powerades with zero sugar, the sweetener in it can be like a bladder irritant or a kidney irritant. Same thing with caffeine, it's a bladder irritant, so it can make you have problems with the bathroom or it makes you go to the bathroom more. So I
you know
learned,
exactly.
but I like caffeine and I like Dr Pepper, so I should cut back on it, but I haven't been.
Do you know what artificial sweetener in particular that causes the bladder or kidney issues?
I think it's about all of them. So I know it's the
Uh,
one in Powerade Zeros or Gatorade Zeros or the Dr. Pepper Zeros. Like regular Dr. Pepper is probably not as bad, but the caffeine can cause it. But if you don't have the zero sugar in it, then that's one thing. But I can't have too much sugar because I'm diabetic, so I have to be careful with that too. I could drink regular sodas, but then that would mess with my diabetes and mess with my A1C and all that. I still eat a little bit of candy, but sooner or later I probably need to really work on my sugar intake and really work on you know less carbs, more protein, and that kind of stuff too, and
yeah.
work on my diet a little bit. But I'm slowly losing weight, and I'm able to walk a little bit at Walmart now. The other day I used a scooter, but yesterday I went and got a couple of things after church. There was 3 things that we'd forgotten to get, so I went and got them and let mom just sit in the car so she didn't have to try to get in there on a scooter and run around the store. But she's getting slower and slower. We haven't got her back MRI results yet. Hopefully soon. She called and left a message today to find out what the results are because it's been a week and they said like 2 days. So, and they haven't called her back yet with the results. So hopefully they'll figure out what's causing the inflammation in her spine, and she may have to get back injections. She may have to go on something like of arthritis. If it's bad arthritis, she may have to go on an arthritis pill or something. Like I take an arthritis pill, meloxicam, and then I take my back shots and my knee shots, and I keep on going. Try to do the best I can do with what I have, what I can do.
Okay.
But it's been about 4 years since I've been under 200 pounds, so I am pretty proud of myself that I've slowly lowered the weight, even with the Zyprexa, because of my mental health. I take Zyprexa, and it can cause weight gain, significant weight gain. So you have to really be careful with it. And I'm on a higher doses of it. So, but it's one of the few things that's controlling my mania, and I don't want to get back in the hospital again. So I have to stay on it.
Uh-huh.
So, what videos are you editing right now?
Oh, movie related, movie intros.
Oh, your
things like
intros and
that.
stuff, yeah, and
Yeah.
movie stuff, yeah. Have you gone to any more conventions, or going to some soon?
I don't know. It depends. But we got Spooky Empire coming up soon. We're gonna have Brad Dora from Child's Play and Warwick Davis and all that. So
Yeah,
who knows? Probably. And then
probably.
it happens again in October. So more than likely we'll be doing one of the two, if not both.
They have a con somewhere in Cape Girardeau, which is where I go to most of my doctors. It's about an hour and a half away, or an hour and 15 minutes away. And they had one for like 2 or 3 days. It was called Cape Con because it's Cape Girardeau, Missouri, so they call it Cape Con. And they do that about
Uh,
once a year. And I haven't went to any of them. I've been seeing them all on TV and the news and different things, but I haven't got to go to any of them. I would have to take my walker or scooter and run around on a little scooter because I can't walk very far or do much walking. But I know walking is good for me. And then I have the walker with the chair, so I could always take breaks and just take the walker and just walk. I would have to have a ride there though, and I don't know if mom would want to even go into these places. So I'd have to meet a friend that could go with me and drive me up there, or I would have to drive myself up there when I get another car because that's pretty far to go by myself, like over an hour, especially when I'm not too comfortable driving my mom's car because it's so big. She's got a Buick Enclave and it's pretty big to drive. I'm
uh,
used to like a smaller car,
yeah, smaller cars are easier to drive.
right? We had what was our car? I had a Buick Century. I had a Buick Century 2005 was my well, it was her one of her older cars that I bought off for her, and then I sold it last August or September. I sold it because there was just so much wrong with it. It needed the whole air conditioning system, not just a few things. It needed the whole system replaced, and that was going to be worth more than the car itself. So we decided not to do that. And then two of the windows wouldn't roll up correctly, so they needed things. And it had a cracked windshield and just a little bit of everything needed to be replaced on it. So we sold it, and I've got some of the money still left over, and then I'm trying to add to that. And then I got my
Uh,
Nintendo Wii for like $100. I got this chair for $100 used, uh, and I got my guitar. You know, I think for what was less than $100 for my guitar. I think I got paid. I think I paid $60 for the guitar, so that was a good deal on it.
awesome.
Yeah. Do you play any instruments?
Not yet. I would
No.
like to learn play the electric guitar so I
Right.
could do covers of all my favorite music pieces.
Right. I know
So
Zach
who knows?
plays a little bit of stuff, plays the drums, and I guess plays a little bit of keyboard and everything else, and harmonica. He does a few things
Yeah.
at the guitar centers. He was like trying out all the stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been to a guitar place or a guitar center. I've been to band places like for when I was in the band when I was really young, like little music stores to get stuff for my instruments and stuff, and sheet music and little things. I played the clarinet from like 6th grade to 10th grade, and I played. I was in the marching band. I played the xylophone and the bells and the cymbal and stuff on the sidelines. Since I couldn't really do much marching, I always had problems with like my legs and my feet, and I just couldn't do much marching or anything in the band, so they had me on the sidelines. Hi, Crackpot. We're talking to Hollywood Toys live on our phone right now. Hopefully, my phone won't go dead. It shouldn't be. I get about 70%. We're on our telephone, actually making phone calls. I don't know who else to call because no one else was in the chat, and I don't think Kate's available, or I would call Kate. So, how's your night going, Mike?
Oh man, productive for once.
It's productive. You got all your goals done for the day.
Yeah.
So now you can focus on videos and editing videos.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it while I can because I know I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and it'll be all
back to busy, busy, busy.
Yeah.
So what kind of gaming systems do you have? You have the 360 or
Xbox 360?
Yeah, the Xbox 360,
NES, Nintendo 64, and GameCube.
So I used to have a GameCube, and little Adam chewed up all my wires, so I got rid of it.
Oh, dang it!
He would get under the bed when he was little, and he'd get all the way under the bed, and he'd chew up all the wires, and I didn't know he was doing it till like they were all chewed up, and I hadn't used it in a while. And then I got rid of that, and I had a Nintendo, what are those things called? Like the Game Boy, and then I had the NES, or not? Was it? Yeah, the little handheld Nintendo thing. After the Game Boy, the little Nintendo, I forget what it's called. I got rid of that, or I sold it at a yard sale, and I sold all my games went with it, and then the original Game Boy, I sold that too, and then now I have the Wii and I have the PlayStation 5, and I sold my PlayStation 4 to help pay for my PlayStation 5. And then I've had my PlayStation 5 now since 2020. I think I got it in November, and I paid like $1,200 for it because I couldn't hardly find it or get in the lines on the regular PlayStation when they were having the ones come back in. And I was like, this is taking too long. So I go on eBay and I got one for like $1,200. That was probably too much money, but I eventually paid it off. A lot of the stimulus checks helped me pay some of my bills off that I had, like credit card bills and different things. Now I have no credit cards. I have a PayPal, and then my Amazon card got closed because of inactivity, and I hadn't used it in like a year and a half, so they closed it out. That's the only cards I had was that and my Amazon card, and I could only use it at Amazon. Will I get a PlayStation 6? Probably not, because I try to save my money now, and I can't afford $1,000 system, so I'm probably going to stick with the PS5 as long as I can. I would have to save up a lot of money to get one. Right now, my focus is on eventually getting a car. And saving up for vet bills for the future, because they always get, if I wait too long, then I won't have the whole money, and mom will have to help me with it. And I don't like, she doesn't always have a lot of money now with bills as high as they are and food as high as it is. She barely lives paycheck to paycheck, and I barely live paycheck to paycheck, but I sometimes have a little bit of money at the end of the month, whether it be $50 or $100 or $150, whatever it is. I try to stick that back for future bills and stuff. And I did these surveys that they were doing for migraines at the doctor. There was a list of, you could do these surveys and you could get up to $200. So they give you $50 Visa gift cards. And so I've earned 2 of them so far. So I have another. So I've had $100 so far from that. Sometimes I forget to do the surveys. You just do a monthly survey about migraines and driving, and do you have access to a vehicle, and do you drive, or have you drove in the last 30 days, and what medicines do you take for the migraines, and what do you use for your prevention, and what is your daily take for the migraines, and all that. So hi, Zach. Say hi to Mike. Mike's on the phone.
Yo, Zacko!
Incredible! Impression. The incredible impression is here.
Yeah, yep, Mikey Wikey.
Would you like to go on a call later, Mike? Or not? Mike's on the call. Would Zach? Would you like to go on a call later, like for future streams, if you're available? You may not be available tonight, I understand, but another night. We'll probably do this again tomorrow, unless we play NASCAR. We could still call people on the phone even if we're playing NASCAR, I guess, while we're gaming. You'll definitely come on eventually. Yeah, we can do a whole Discord call where we get in the general chat or the voice chat. You just can join the voice chat call out on my Discord, and we can get, I don't know how many people, like a bunch of people. We could try to get Kate, try to get Biscuit, try to get, I don't know if Biscuit will come on or not, but we could try to get Wee Wee when she's available. Who else? We got Zach and Mike. Joey's like banned from the Discord. We can't have Joey. I mean, there's a bunch of people in the Discord. Just Yakov. We could try to get Yakov in. You have so much editing to do, and you're still not home yet. You're going to be up till 6 a.m. again. Yeah, that's late. I can't stay up till 6 a.m. Even with my medicine, I'll be like out usually by midnight or 1 o'clock, or even earlier sometimes. Sometimes I'm out by 11 or 11:30 at night. So that's why I can't watch some of the late streams. And Fears will be streaming at like 2 or 3 in the morning sometimes. So I'm like, no, I can't catch those streams. I'll be asleep. You got enough footage for 3 different vlogs. Yay! Good job. Good job, Zach. That'll be nice to see all those vlogs. Are they going to be like an hour long each or like less? Do you know how long they're going to be? Or you won't know till you edit them? And he says, yo, crackpot. Well, this is nice getting to hang out with Mike on the phone and then chill with the chat. We can call other people. Quentin's here. Hi, Quentin. We got Zach on the line. Or Zach's in the chat. We got Mike on the line. We might eventually invite you to the Discord, Quentin, so you can join some of the calls if you want to. Would you like to be invited? Would you like to be invited to the Discord? I can send you a link. Yes, you want to be. Okay, I know you've been asking about that too. So let me see. Let me go back to my thing here. Well, I think because I'm on it. Here it is. I have to move my little call around here. All right, invite. Don't send it to anyone because this is an invite only server. Don't be like Joey and try to send it to everybody. Oh, you're getting ice cream, butter pecan ice cream. That sounds good. I don't know if I'm not a big pecan person, but ice cream sounds good. Then you get banned from the Discord like Joey. You will get banned if you send it to everybody. So, and I have to ban all the people that come in. I give people one chance. If they can't follow the rules, then they get banned. They get one chance because it's my personal private space. I believe it is. It's a violation of the rules. Don't send it to people. Don't send it to anybody. So I'm giving you one chance to prove yourself, Quentin. If people start joining, then I know that you sent it to everybody, and I'll have to ban you. I'll kick you first, and then if you do it again, then I ban you. You get 2 chances, maybe. All right, what is this? Oh, the madness has begun. I don't care about March Madness. They had 4 Carries in my class. It's another Carrie's birthday today. And we all spelled it, I think, the same way, too. That was in my high school class. We had 4 with the same Carrie. Of course, nobody had my last name, but my high school senior class, my class of 96 from Popper Bluff. I don't live in Popper Bluff anymore, so I don't mind shouting out other towns that I'm not in anymore. No, I mean, I'm saying when I graduated, we had four different girls that were all named Carrie. So I'm just saying one of them's birthday is today on Facebook. So I wished her happy birthday earlier. No, I'm not still in high school. I have been out of high school since 96, out of college since 2002. Mike, say hello to Quentin.
Is Claire audience Quentin?
That's Quentin, yes.
Oh, hi, Quentin!
Well, he goes by Quentin. He goes by other names. That's not his real name, but he goes by Quentin. Or Claire audience. And same thing. Zach's doing what's up, Quentin too. If I don't mind Quentin, if you can, I just call you Quentin. It's just easier for me. That's why I do it. I don't know if you like it or don't like it. Can I call you sometime on the calls if you're in the chat, Quentin? We can call you on Discord, or if you want to be on the stream. I'd have to hang up with Mike right now to call Quentin, but we could do that another time, or we could do that later in the stream. You go by Severin now? Is that your is that your Swedish name? I go by Severin now. Okay. Severin. Okay. I'll try to remember that. I may not be able to remember it. You may have to remind me because I'm so used to just calling you Quentin. It's just easier. I don't even know how to pronounce your regular name. So I'll call you Severin. Severin. Okay. I think I'm saying it correctly. It's getting warm in here. We may have to turn my fan on or something. These sleeves are bothering me. They don't have my Turkey Hill butter pecan, so I have to settle for Bluebell cookie two step. I don't think I've ever heard of Bluebell cookie two step, but it sounds good, doesn't it? What do you think, Mike? Bluebell cookie two step.
I prefer chocolate.
Chocolate. I like cookie dough. I like Reese's cups or any kind of Reese's ice cream or peanut butter ice cream or like one of those Bear Traps ice creams that have the Bear Trap stuff in them. Is Mike the guy you have a crush on? Maybe. He's too far away though, so we've decided to stay friends. But Mike is everybody's trying to put us. Mike's the guy that everybody's trying to put us together. Yes, is trying to get us together.
That's me.
That's Mike. Yep. Mike is Hollywood Toys. Is his YouTube name. But we're very good friends right now. We're getting along really good. Don't you think so, Mike? Yeah, we're getting along really good. We hopefully can hang out sometime in real life. No, he's in Florida. He's not in LA. But yeah, Hollywood like LA, I guess. Hollywood Toys like LA, Hollywood Toys, yeah. Cookie two step is cookies and cream. That sounds good. And chocolate chip cookie dough mix. Now that would be good. Like an Oreo plus a cookie dough together. I would like peanut butter chip cookie dough. That would be good. I think they have it sometimes at Dairy Queen or something. Yeah, very rich, sweetness overload. Yeah, well, you like a lot of sugar, like I do, Zach. So it is. It sounds like I've got some that's dairy free in my fridge from Ben and Jerry's. That is some kind of cookie, whole bunch of milk and cookies. So it's like milk, and it's got a oat milk, and different kind of cookies, chocolate cookies and other cookies in it. I don't know if we're ever going to do a Severin. I don't know if we're ever going to do a streamer house. Severin wants me to move to California, and then we start a streamer house with all the big time streamers, like in the community. But I don't think I'm ever going to move to California and leave my mom because she needs a lot of help right now. Zach says, I have to start laying off the sweets. Yep. I do too. I mean, I bought me a big old bag that had nerds, regular nerds, gummy cluster nerds, fun dip, trolleys, and Laffy Taffies. And I'm already like almost halfway through the bag of them. And it was like a $10 bag. I'm already like halfway through the whole bag in like what, 3 days? So I gotta stop that too. And then I've got a big old container of fun dip that I've been eating on. And then I like the Dutch pretzels. I eat a lot of Dutch pretzels now. That doesn't have sugar, but I go from that and then I have to have something sweet after. I have all the salty stuff and then I got to have something sweet after that. Have you had your A1C checked, Zach? Are you diabetic yet? Because that would not be good to eat that much sugar if you're diabetic. Zach also says I worked at both the Reese's plant and the Hershey plant as a temp. Fresh candy off the line is so incredible. Oh, yeah, you're not diabetic. Oh, lantern streaming, Severin. So clear audience. Mr. Lantern is streaming. I don't know if he's doing a panel yet. Last time I checked, he was on the phone. So probably with Fears or somebody. Fears probably called him. I don't know who was on the phone yet. Do you know, Mike, who he was on the phone with?
No, I had it muted.
Yeah, I had it muted, so I didn't check who was on the phone with. Well, that's good that you're not diabetic. Maybe by the time you get my age, you might get diabetic, the sugar that you eat. I didn't think I was going to get diabetic till I was like over 60. And then a couple years ago, the next thing I know, I was diabetic. And it was borderline for a while, and they had me trying to lower my sugar. I didn't lower it enough. And next thing you know, then I got over 7.1, and they was like, okay, now you're diabetic. You like my shirt? It says Blessed Girl, and it's got a little chick, and then on the back it says, or maybe it's a duck. It's a little duck, and on the back it says, I may not have all my ducks in a row, but if where he leads, I will follow. I forget what scripture that is, but it's a scripture. It tells a scripture at the bottom on the back. I don't know if I could show you guys the back. Next time I get up or something, I can show you guys the back. And it's got like little ducks and stuff on the back of it. So you're like pre-diabetic, Quentin or Severin? You're pre-diabetic? Is anybody else diabetic, or am I the only diabetic in the room?
You're the only one in the room.
I'm probably the only one in the room, I guess. My mom isn't diabetic, but my dad was, and both of my grandparents, or my grandpa was, and then my grandma on my dad's side was, and my aunt is. So half diabetic, half Swedish. Okay. Nice. How's your job? Are you still looking for another job, Severin? Did you get another job yet, or are you still working for the court? I don't know. I know you were trying to get another job. I forgot I haven't talked to you that much in a while, so I don't know if you still have that same job or not. You're still looking for a new one. Okay. It takes a while sometimes. I know my brother's been out of work for like, well, he worked one place for like a week, but he was out of work over 2 years. And he worked one place for not even a week. And it was like unsanitary or something. So he couldn't stay there, or he didn't think he could stay there. And he said they had a lot of health violations, or there was a lot of health violations in that restaurant or wherever that he was at. I don't think he's mad at you. He was a little mad that day. Um, he was a little mad that day that you were talking about alcohol and stuff and calling him a drinker when he doesn't drink anymore. Pretend stories here. I'm homeless. Can you help? I can pray for you. I can't help give you money or anything. No, I don't really have money myself. I'm on disability and I get a little bit of a YouTube check, but no, I can't. I don't have money just to hand out to people. Sorry. And my mom doesn't either. Oh, yeah, I can pray for you. Yeah, just prayers. I'll continue to pray. I'm pretty sure you're on my list already. I put you on my list a long time ago for housing and stuff. Yeah. I'll add you again. Give me a second. and I will add you to the bottom because you're probably on here somewhere, but I'll add you to the bottom and add you again for housing. Yeah, I thought I added you already, but I'd have to go through like over 100 requests here on my list. So eventually, when I get down to the bottom here, pretend story homeless needing housing. Okay. And I'll try to remember that too, that the next time I pray, I will just pray for you. You're welcome. Start a GoFundMe. If anyone wants to start a GoFundMe or pretend story can start a GoFundMe, I don't even know if I know how to start a GoFundMe because I've never done one. But Zach is also going to pray for you. Says put prayer hands in the chat. So you're welcome. I don't know if Mike prays, but if he does pray, he'll try to pray for you, right, Mike?
If I was a praying man, I would.
Yeah, he doesn't really do all the religion stuff.
Sorry.
Yep, sorry, says Mike. Okay, what time? Well, I still got 20 more minutes until I have to take my medicine, and we can see how it's going after that. We might get on another phone call after that. Severin, would you like to be the next call? Or Zach, would you like to be the next call? Like when I come back from taking my medicine, I can call somebody else.
Who's it gonna be?
Yep. We could put Zach on. Okay, yeah, Zach's home, so he has to edit. Okay, Zach has to edit. But it's Severin, if you want to be on the chat, if you can behave yourself and follow the rules and not curse, I think you've been doing a lot better at it. That's why I added you to the Discord. So we can do a Discord call with you and Mike, or we could just do a private call between, or not private, I mean a public call with me and Severin. Let me know. If anyone else wants me to call them, let me know. We got 8 watching now. If I don't, I'd have to have you on Discord or something because I'm not going to give out my phone number. And it doesn't show my phone number, does it, Mike? It just shows Discord call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't show my phone number, so yeah, I can't give out my phone number. Only to certain people. And I haven't given Pixel or anybody my phone number after some of the stuff I had with some of the trolling before. That people would have my number and people would call me at 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, or they'd call me every time I leave my chair to go to the bathroom, and then my ringing tones would come on, and then I'd get copyright claimed. Okay, Zach's gonna leave. Bye, Zach. Have a good night. Stay incredible. Incredible.
Nice.
Yes. I don't know how to do impressions, but I can change my voice a little bit. Okay, you're welcome. Have a good night. We pray for you too. So I know you wanted me to pray for you and Fears and the whole Fears situation. So I'll pray for that too. I've added you to my you was right before pretend story on my list. I added you to my list for the whole situation with Fears and apology and anything else that's going on. For you guys to have a better relationship, if you guys want to have a better relationship, a better friendship. We'll see what happens. No, they don't let you put tents. I think in the yard or like an RV or anything. It's like you can't just live in the yard. But I appreciate the ask. You don't even know where I live, so I don't think it's mom's house. I can't have any control over that kind of stuff. So she wouldn't allow anybody to live live on the property. Sorry. You're welcome, Zach. You were just curious. You don't know until you ask. Maybe you should ask Fears. I don't know if the apartment complex would allow that, but ask Fears. Maybe he'll let you, or he'll let you camp in his apartment. I have another shed, but the shed is full of crafts and supplies, of mom's crafts and supplies. So you can't. There's no room in there to even walk around, much less live in. and it's not got a bathroom. It's got electricity, but that's about all that it has. It doesn't have like a bathroom or anything like that. Or like it could be turned into a tiny home if we put in plumbing, maybe, but we're not going to probably do that. Okay, I'm getting notifications on my phone. All right. Well, I don't think there's room to build another house. I could build another house. That costs money. We can't even place the roof right now. We need a new roof, but we can't afford it right now. I am not rejecting you. I'm just saying my mom wouldn't allow it. So I can't control what she does with the house. So that's not you would have to ask her. That's not something that I could help you with. I would have to ask her and I don't think she's going to say yes. Okay, next subject. I wish you luck though and I'm going to pray for you. That's about all I can do, pretend sorry. I'm sorry. Mike, you still here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's still here. He's just being a little quiet.
No.
No, you're not being quiet at all, are you?
No.
No, not Mike. Mike is a chatterbox.
I wish I had the gift of gab like some people, especially being a YouTuber and now streaming. I don't know how people do it. They could just go on and on and on.
The only thing I'm a little bit upset with the war in Iran is the 13 soldiers that got killed and the gas prices being way, way high. You know, gas prices are up, It's 350 here. They used to be 272 and now they're 349 in some places 369. She hasn't talked to you, pretend story, so don't try to start lies in the chat. Your mom said I could hang out. She gave you a thumbs up. She's not even here. She's not even in this room. I mean, she's in the other room. She's not there's unless you call her, but don't call her. She doesn't like calls from people from YouTube. I gave her number out like a long time ago to a couple people, and now people still call her sometimes. So it gets annoying. That's why I don't have my number given out. It's $6. Yeah, you're in California, so I understand Severn is $6 here. I think it's about $4 there in Florida, right? Or close to $4. Mike,
Ew.
what is the gas prices there?
It used, about the same. It was floating around the $3 mark. Now it's anywhere between $3.80 to almost $4.
Because we can't get the oil right now. That one straight, there, everybody's bombing each other trying to get through this one little path to do the oil tankers, and the gas is getting blown up, and the gas is not getting to where it needs to go. Trump says keep using it. Other people keep bombing, so you can't get through there. It's I forget what it's called, a strait of something, and you can't get through there. And Trump keeps saying do it, and then people are getting blown up and dying trying to get their tankers through from all different countries. And that's like the only way through that area of the Middle East. But yeah, gas prices has always been high in California, but now it's if it's $6, that's crazy. I've never heard of it that high. I know Illinois is higher than Missouri. Kentucky's a little lower than Missouri, and I guess Florida's a little higher. I guess because Trump said so. That's why we're there. Because Iran was killing his own people in the protests, and they were killing some of their own people, so they're trying to save people, I guess. I don't know too much about the war. I watch it on the news almost every day, but I don't know like how it all like why we're doing it and why we're still there and why we're still bombing. We're trying to keep them from bombing other people, and they're bombing what 70 different countries, something like that, or they're bombing all these other countries. Punk Rock says they didn't run, they stayed and they got bombed. Okay. So who wants to be the next call? If no one wants to be the next call, we'll probably end it here at 9 o'clock. Anybody? Oh, I'm not going to put my own phone number in the chat for people to call me. That's not going to work. I don't have him on anything. On Adam, I don't have him on Discord, so I can't call him. You like my wall, the clock? Yeah, and then I get some pretty curtains, beautiful little curtains that are fairly new. If I have people, then on Discord or something or Instagram or X, I could call them. Yeah, you like all of the, yeah. These are newer. I don't remember when I got these, but they are newer. My curtains, and then the wall clock I bought myself. NASCAR maybe tomorrow, unless we do another stream like this tomorrow. We might do both. I don't know. You like my shirt? Yeah, it's a Bless This Girl shirt, and then it says on the back it's got all these little chick things, and it says I may not have all my ducks in a row, but where he leads me, I will follow. Yeah, I got these for Christmas. I got a purple one, and I have like a bluish color one, and then I got 5 new pairs of leggings. I got a pair of leggings that match this, and I got a blue jean pair of leggings. I got a blue pair of leggings, and I got, I don't know, there was like 5. I don't know, 5 different ones for Christmas. So Mom went all out. She usually does a lot. I said I just wanted a couple of these shirts, and she's gonna get me some T-shirts. I think for my birthday maybe, of the same kind of things. Only they'll be a lightweight so I can wear them. And my birthday is in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Let me look. I have a calendar here on my computer. 2 weeks from Saturday, the day before Easter. Can you give us a show with the new clothes? I could, I guess. And then you can see the back of the shirt. We could do that real quick. One of them's dirty, so they're in the dirty clothes. But I can get the other ones out. I'm not going through my dirty clothes. Let me see here. The purple one, it says, "Oh, how I love Jesus," I think. There's this one. And it says, "Let all the trees of the forest sing for joy." Psalms, what does that say? 96:12. So that's what that says on the back. All right, let me see here. Where are my new legs? Okay, there's this pair. Is this one? I don't know if those are one or not. No, they're not. They're not. There's this pair. Where's the other pair at? Where's my blue ones? Okay. I think most of the pants are dirty, but there's these ribbed leggings. They got the little ribs on them. And then there's this pair of leggings. But the rest I think are dirty. And then I got this shirt. Where's my shirt? I got this shirt. This is Mom's church. Jesus paid it all. And then it tells the shirt on the church on the back. Yeah, she's doing my laundry tomorrow. She's been sick, so she hasn't had time to come and do my laundry. She did my sheets yesterday. Who do I have on Discord? I have a bunch of people on Discord.
Me.
I have Mike. I have Zach, but Zach's busy. Hang on, let me just read off my Discord if I can. We have you, Severin. Mr. Lantern's streaming, so I won't bother him. I have Kate, Yakov, D-Man, Jucifer, N4, Jen, Visions, Liz, Rezzy, Lark, Tina, it's another Mr. Lantern, Zach, Wee, Biscuit, Pixel. I even have Fears, but I really don't want to call Fears, to be honest. And I think that's it. That's all I have on Discord. Call Rezzy. I'm not gonna call Rezzy this late because she's in like another time zone over on the east side. Call my mom. I don't know if she wants to be on the phone call. I could for a few minutes. But what is Discord? It's like a chat. I got Joey banned. I don't know if I could call him if I have him banned. Because he got banned for sending the link out to everybody. And kept sending the link out to everybody like 3 or 4 times. So I banned him on Discord and I banned him on my server. Hey, Lark, do you want to be on the call? Probably not. If I could call him if I unblock him, but then I'd have to unblock him, and I don't support Joey's behavior, so I'm not going to do that. He can still talk in the chat on here, but I'm not gonna call him privately because he doesn't know how to watch his language and other things. He even said Biscuit's dead, so that's very unacceptable to talk about people when they're probably still alive. Some other time, Lark. Okay. So the only other words are Rezzy or Mom. I don't think I'm going to call Rezzy right now. I could text her and see if she's available, but I doubt she's available. We could text and just see how to find her on here. I send her on my streams and she sometimes comes. We'll see if she answers me in the next few minutes. Oh, wait. Quentin joined the Discord. Welcome, Quentin. Or, sorry, Severin. Severin has joined. The digital ass has joined the party. Welcome, guys. Welcome, Severin, to my Discord. Read the rules are basically the same as my regular rules, so try to follow them. It's usually pretty quiet. So the other option is Mom. So who wants me to call Mom? Everybody or just Punk Rock? Yeah, if I call her, it's not going to be for very long. Or I'll have to call her after I take my medicine, and I'll see if she's willing to get on a call. She may not be willing. She may be on the phone herself. I don't know. Lark also says call Diana. So we'll end Mike's call in a couple minutes, and I'll go take my medicine, and then I'll give her medicine, so it's easier for her not to get up. I will tell her. Lark says hello. Mike, what do you think? You think calling Mom is a good idea or a bad idea?
Good idea if she's down with it.
If she's available, yeah, I'll ask her first before I just call her on the stream because I don't think she would like that without asking her first. I do like my church shirts. Yes, I do. They're all Blessed Girl. I could even buy some at my church. They have different shirts. There's one that I really like that says "I love my church," so I might get that one eventually. Hello, Lady Sky. All right, we're gonna hang up with Mike. We're gonna go take our medicine. We'll take our phone with us for a couple seconds in case the alarm goes off. So I will be back. I have a worker that does my laundry, helps clean the house, that kind of stuff, like 3 days a week. I'm not physically able to do a lot of moving around and doing a lot of different things and cleaning. I'm not physically able to. So I've had that since like 2012, 2013 when I got my disability. They was able to do that to help us out. And Mom can't hardly do it either. So neither one of us can hardly clean very well. So they clean for us. So how are you? I'm okay. All right, Mike, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for letting me call you.
Oh, it was was a pleasure as always talking to you.
Okay. Have a good night. I'll
Thank
see you in the
you
chat.
too.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
That was really nice of Mike to put in a call for the call. So we're gonna have alarm go off in like 2 minutes. It's gonna take me that long to go take my medicine anyways. So let me get my water. So I'll be right back. I will be back in a few minutes. You ready for your medicine? Hey Siri, shut off the alarm. Mom, do you want your medicine? You want your medicine? Okay, I'll give you your medicine. I will. Okay. I'm not going to give out your number. I can just call from my cell phone and it'll call you. I called you through Discord through an app. So I don't have his number. Neither the number. I don't have his number. He doesn't have my number. You can call through an app. You don't have to give out your number. Okay. Not tonight. I understand. I'll let you go back to sleep. You gotta wait 1 hour. Or you gotta feed him out of dog food. Well, then he can wait. I can give him a small handful in his bowl, but I'm not giving him a whole bunch. go. Review a little bit. By the way, Lark says hi. Okay, I will. I'll tell everybody hi for you. Okay, you probably heard my quack, quack, quack go off. What is this? I don't know what that means. I told you guys I had to go check on her and take my medicine, give her medicine. "17 days till Easter." Yeah, the Easter's the day after my birthday. I had to pee and I had to get my medicine. I had to give her medicine. I had to talk to her for a few minutes. She's half asleep, so she's resting in her chair. You'll be with your family for Easter. Oh, no, we're not. Rest in peace, Carrie. I'm still here. Your birthday's 2 weeks after Easter. Okay. Mom is okay. She said hi to everybody, but she's got a low functioning thyroid and she's always very tired. She's on medicine, but she's on a lower dose. And so until they get her medicine straightened out, she's always sleeping a lot. And I had to go get all my medicine together and take my medicine. I had to give her medicine. Hang on a second, Sam. The bearded nun in Romania. No, I don't know who that is. No, I'm a follower of God and Jesus. That's who I'm a follower of. God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit. I'm not a follower of any nuns. Sorry. Not a follower. I don't know what that even is. Mom is okay. All right. Who are we going to call now? We're not going to call Mom. I could call Mike again. Nope, I don't believe in nuns. So it's not going to happen. You guys can follow nuns if you want to, but I'm not going to follow a nun. I'm nowhere near the equator line. I live in Missouri, USA. Nowhere near the equator. I don't care about the bearded nun. Let's talk about something else. UFC therapy. Live adventures. I don't know who we're calling. Do you want to get on the line, Severin? You can join a Discord call with me if you want to. I don't care about that religion. I don't follow nuns, and I don't have anything to do with Romania, so that's not for me. I have my own church. I go to a nice church called Lighthouse Church, and my mom goes to Friendship Baptist. We go to some nice churches. Okay, Quentin said that's fine. Do you want to get on the Discord call, or do you want me to just call you? The Discord call. Okay, let's go to a Discord call. And anybody that wants to join can join the Discord call. I'm adding voice. Add people. Can I just add? Do I just add? Add people? It won't let. Oh, that's the new people that's not in my Discord. Never mind. Okay, just join the call when you get a second. I don't know how to do anything else except I can just call you from Discord. So, do you mean you're going to join the Discord chat call? Mike's welcome to join back on it too if he wants to. Somebody join. Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I hear you now. Yes. Hello. How
Hey,
are
what's
you?
up? Oh, hold on. I don't think I can hear you. Oopsie. Okay. I think it works now.
Hello?
Hey,
Hi. How is it going? You're in the Discord now.
thanks.
You're welcome. I think part of the reasons why I'm giving you a chance is because you decided to become a Christian too. How is that going?
Fine.
It's going fine. You haven't had any problems or anything. If you want to talk to me about anything, I'm here.
No.
Okay. What games have you been playing lately?
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft a lot.
Yeah, you gonna play that?
I don't know. Maybe eventually, if it's cheap enough. Is it free?
No, it's like $15 a month.
Yeah, I don't know if I can afford an extra 15 a month right now.
Don't you get like a YouTube check?
Every 6 months. I don't usually. I get it 2 a year.
What is it like?
No, it's like $100 too.
$1,000.
No, it's 100. It's well. This last one is the new one is going to be $111. You have to hit $100 to get a check, and then whatever you get past that for that month, and it goes on the next. It goes on that check.
Oh wow.
So Larklar's been playing the new Resident Evil. Yeah, I don't play the mature rated video game.
Okay, that'd be sick. Did you play the other ones?
I've played about all the other ones, but I don't play mature rated video games anymore. God has told me to kind of stay away from those. The same thing with mature rated TV shows and movies. We've really
God told you that?
Yeah, Jesus told me that. That he didn't like.
Tell me that.
Well, I mean, he may tell you in the future, but I mean, I got a voice saying that to stay away from those kind of things to get closer to God and not put them before God. So that's what I did. I deleted all the ones off my system and deleted all the ones off my wish list. And then I did the same with movies. I took all the R-rated and mature-rated movies off all my list. That took a while, but I got them. I had like 90% of my Netflix was 90% of my Netflix was all mature-rated stuff, and so I took off like 90% of my Netflix on my list that I hadn't watched yet.
What?
A lot of stuff. It's been so long since I done it. It was like a year ago.
You ever watch True Blood?
Never seen True Blood because I didn't have much on HBO stuff. And then I had HBO. I had HBO with Pixel for a while, but I don't know the password and stuff to get back into it. YouTube has been ripping you off. I only get a few cents for every stream. Like for these kind of streams, I don't even get $1 per stream. So it takes forever, to earn up to $100. So you say that I'm a star, but I don't get very many donations anymore either. So if I got more donations, I might get checked sooner. And if I streamed more, maybe I'd get checked sooner. But with my health,
I stream every day.
With my health, I can't do that. And plus I have church. I have church Sunday. I have church Wednesday. I have church Saturday. I have sometimes church now on Tuesday nights with my mom at her church. So it's just, there's most of it. And then I don't feel like doing anything else after church.
You have to go all that often?
Well, they have the Sunday morning. They also have a Sunday afternoon that I haven't been going to. And then my mom's church, sometimes I go with her on Sunday nights. There's a Tuesday night ladies Bible study that she's been going to and for a little bit. And then they're on their second book of like doing stuff. This one's about the book of James. And then the first one was about the Holy Spirit. And then the Wednesday nights is usually church. And then they have a prayer meeting on Sunday nights or Saturday nights in my church now. Instead of Sunday nights, they have it on Saturday nights. No, I can't stream in the church. I can probably take some pictures, but not while it's live. And it broadcasts live anyways. Laura Clark is asking, can I stream it? I link the live streams. So if you want to watch my church, it's in my Discord. I don't know. It's not considered blasphemy.
Like your point of view, like Jason the Ween.
I don't think I don't think they would allow me to stream in church and talk through the whole service while church is going on. So no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just not going to do it.
Why wouldn't they let you?
Because I mean, people are just not on their phones during church, so I keep my phone on silent. I keep it in my bag. But if you want to see it live, you can see it. What?
I go on my phone during church.
Well, some people do and some people don't. I don't even think the recovery houses allow them to have a phone for a year. You have to they can't have their phones for like a year, no.
Do they get PS5?
They don't get anything. I don't even think they have a TV in the recovery house as far as I know. I'm not sure, but
what do they do all day?
They go to church and they go to different things, different meetings and different groups that they have to go through. When they do what is that called? Communion. Yes, I do eat the little piece of bread and drink the grape juice, but it's not real wine. Our church does grape juice, and so does Mom's church. I had communion at her church not long ago. The day that we sang, we did communion a few weeks ago, and then my church does it the first Sunday of every month, and the last Sunday of every month is baptism. And the first Sunday of every month at night is the Beauty for Ashes, where they do the graduations from the Jeremiah house. And other recovery houses come, and it's just a packed house. And they have guest speakers. It's really good.
Is it like a frat house?
They're the recovery houses. So there's 2 or 3 guy houses that come, and there's the girl houses that calls the Jeremiah house, where the pastor's wife runs that. And then there's other, recovery houses in the area, and they all come.
You should join one of those houses.
And lose my phone for a year, and it's for people that are on drugs. That you lose your phone.
Live there?
No, you can't just live there. You have to go through the program, and you have to do it for a year. And then I wouldn't be able to have a phone. I wouldn't be able to have my PS5. I wouldn't be able to have a laptop. I wouldn't be able to have anything. They take all of that away, and you just focus on God and a Bible, I guess.
That doesn't sound fun.
I don't think it would be fun either, but it's better than jail. Most of them are
The first thing I would do when I get out of there is do drugs.
It's better than jail because they're usually the people coming from jail and they get their sentences reduced if they do the recovery house, or they get their sentences just recovery only. They sign up for that drug and rehab. It's a faith-based rehab, but I understand some of what people are saying too. Some people don't make it the full year and they leave and they just go out and they go back to the drugs and everything. But some people do make it the full year.
Day one.
My cousin didn't make it. One of my cousins was in there for about 6 months and she left because she wanted to be back with her kids. She wanted to be living with her kids, so she got a place for her kids.
Wow.
Because she's got a 5-year-old and she's got a 12-year-old, and she's got one on the way. So she's pregnant right now.
Is that the Big C girl? What? Me and the Big C?
No, that's another cousin. I have like a ton of cousins from all different. My aunt had 1 daughter, and then her husband had 3 daughters, and so it's one of her grandchildren that she's like my second cousin, or is she my third cousin? Is the one that was on drugs, and then one of my other cousins is on drugs. Needs help, but won't get help. And so they don't even talk to her, I think, anymore. She's just off somewhere doing lots of drugs.
What drugs?
I don't know. I haven't talked to her in years either, so I don't know.
Weed? Do you like weed?
It's not, I think she's on the hard stuff like meth or heroin or something. What if you get an unhealthy addiction to reading your Bible all the time? Well, I read my Bible every day. A praying addiction. I don't think you can get a praying addiction. A praying addiction would be...
You're addicted. Yeah, you pray every day.
I pray multiple times a day.
That's an addiction.
No, it's a religion. That's a difference. And
my religion is jerking.
I'm a Jesus freak.
5 times a day.
Well, I mean, my pastor preaches against drinking. He preaches against drugs. Preaches against all kinds of stuff that you're not supposed to be doing, and you're supposed to be tithing and helping give to the church and stuff too.
Do you do that?
Yeah, I give my 10% every month.
How much is that?
Well, I'm not going to say how much I make, but it's not a whole lot. It's
You
similar
get
to it's
10%
similar
of
to
your
a YouTube check.
check?
It's almost as much as a YouTube check
So
for just my tithing.
Oh my God.
It's 10% of my income, which is I get over 1,000, so that's like 100. Well, it's a little more than 100.
$5,000 if my math is correct.
What?
$5,000.
I get about 1,000 a month, and then 10% of that is 100, and then times that by 12, that's 1,200. So 1,200 a year. I've been doing it now for about 7-8 months now.
What happens if you don't? You like get kicked out?
Well, I did sign that paper saying that I was going to do all these things if I wanted to be a part of the church or work in the church or go to the praise team. So eventually, yeah, I had to keep it up. I mean, there's going to be times where I don't tithe, I guess, if I just really broke on money or whatever. But I always have money left over, and I didn't used to have money left over. So the money's coming from somewhere, and once even with the tithing, God's still providing, and I'm still able to make it every month. And so sometimes I have money to give mom for groceries. Sometimes I have money to save back for the vet bills. Sometimes I have money to save back for the car. And it could just be $100. It could be $50. It could be $200 that I have at the end of every month. So sometimes I have it, sometimes I don't. But for a while, I was really struggling month to month and barely had $50 at the end of every month. And now I have sometimes up to $200 left over after all my bills and after food and after everything.
And then Netflix.
And after all my streaming services, I consider those my bills. All my streaming services and my Pandora for $6 a month, and I get it because it's the cheapest one. What kind of money do you bring in? A lot of money?
I'm looking at about $500,000 a year.
Really? Really that much?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you live in California, so the cost of living is high. I think I only make like 12,000 a year, 11 or 12,000 a year. So it's not that much.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it's better than zero. It's better than no money. Or when I was not getting a disability check, so it's better than only just making my little bit of money from my part-time job that I had at home for a while. I was only getting like $200 a month.
Well, like the YouTube streamer job?
No, this was way before I got my disability. I stopped doing it because I was having back problems and I had broken vertebrae in my back and I couldn't sit at the computer and do it anymore. But I was making about $200 a month. So it was, and then my dad helped me sometimes with my car insurance because that was the only bill I was paying was car insurance. My mom was making me pay car insurance and everything else she paid for. And she was supporting me. And I think some of that time she was still working until 2009. And then she retired in 2010. And then I did that till 2012. Even after we moved down here, I did it at my new place.
What's your shirt say? Breast girl?
Blessed girl.
Oh.
They're called blessed girl shirts. There's a bunch of them. They have different scriptures on the back. You can get them at Walmart. Mom got mine at Walmart.
Yeah, I'm a breast guy.
Okay. Yeah, we don't talk sexual on here.
What are you doing for your birthday?
I'm probably going to go to Popper Bluff to that one restaurant that I like called the Brick Oven Pizza Company and eat there that's on that Saturday the 4th. And then my mom will get me a gift or two, probably. Maybe some more Blessed Girl shirts and some candy or something.
What kind of candy?
Well, I haven't had any in a while, but I want some Ghirardelli chocolate. I don't know if that's good for me or not, but I would like the Ghirardelli chocolate instead of just Reese's.
I think it's good for you, yeah.
Instead of just Reese's or Nerds and Fun Dip and all that kind of stuff. If she would get me just some plain milk chocolate, Ghirardelli chocolate, that would be nice.
You like the nerds cluster?
I like the cluster nerds. I like the regular nerds, the old school ones. I like Fun
you
Dip.
Get the juicy cluster or
I have
the regular cluster?
I've tried both. The regular clusters. I like the regular cluster. And then what else? I like Fun Dip. I like the regular nerds. Those nerds. Reese's eggs or Reese's peanut butter cups, and M&M's peanut butter M&M's are my favorites.
You ever have?
Is Mike still in the chat? I know I said I'd see him in the chat, but I haven't seen him. Maybe he got busy editing. Mike, are you still around? He could still be listening.
He makes videos?
Hollywood Toys, TOYZ, and he does a lot of intros. He goes to Comic Cons and different things, or cool. Scare all of these different cons that they have by Orlando. He lives by Orlando, I think, with Fears and Dave and Tina and Zach. Zach was in the chat earlier. The Incredible Impressionists or Incredible Impression.
Who the fuck is Dave and Tina?
They're an older couple that Fears met through some of the cons, and then they go and they travel. They go to all these atomic horrors. If you watch Fears, which you don't, they go to all these little stores and different things together and go out to eat together and go to the different cons and stuff together. Him and Dave and Dave's son, James, and Tina sometimes comes. And then Zach. And then Mike doesn't want to have anything to do with Fears, but so he only met Fears one time. Decided that was enough. I wish that was me, but I hung out with him a few times before I decided that he was, his behavior was a little much for me. And
a little too gay.
Yeah, and he talked to everybody and anybody, and we were like, we never could leave anywhere because he was just wanting to chit chat with everybody, and it was just a lot.
God, people like that are so annoying.
Right, because I can't stand very long and I can't walk very far, and that was when I was still able to walk and do more. And we left the haunted house, and then he talked to the security guard for like 30 minutes. I was like, Fears, I gotta go sit in the car. My legs won't let me stand anymore.
Well, it's probably his coworker.
No, it was at the haunted house that we went to in St. Louis.
Well, they're like coworkers of a store. They're like both security
He had never
guards.
Met this guy before, and he sat and talked to him for like 30 minutes. And I'm like, what are we doing, Fears? We got to go to the car.
Oh, what a weirdo.
And then he tries to pick up any girl and every girl that he can see, even if they're with their boyfriend or girlfriend. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because there was one at the hockey game. He tried to pick her up, and then her boyfriend was getting something to drink or come, and then his boyfriend came back. And he didn't. You have a boyfriend. Oh, okay. He still tried to talk to her. I'm like, Fears, get a hint, get a clue.
Well, he doesn't take no for an answer. He's just one of those kind of guys.
I know, he's a little pushover. Sorry, Steven is here. Can I get a woo? Woo! Kate Winslet says, wait, Fears is bisexual. I've always said
he's gay.
I've always said that he is either bi or gay or both. He has gay tendencies and gay behaviors, that I think is gay. So, I've said this for years, but so Fears can get mad at me, and hopefully he won't block me or unfriend me on Discord. But, we could call Fears, but I don't think I want to call Fears.
Yeah, call him.
Well, I have to hang up with you to call Fears.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't know what Fears is doing. He's probably watching Lantern. He may be on with Lantern.
He's probably watching gay porn. Let
me see if Fears is in Lantern stream. Give me 2 seconds to pull this up. All right. We're going to pull up Lantern.
Oh, actually, my bestie is calling me, so I got to go.
All right. I'll talk to you another time. Thanks for letting me call you. Bye-bye. All right. Well, now I can check it on my phone. Oh, blame it on the Britishness? Maybe. Maybe it's because he's British. Okay. Let's check YouTube and make sure my sound's down. Subscriptions. Somewhere. Mr. Lantern already done? No. He's still live. Let's talk about springtime. And he's got Yakov, Tokes, Larry, TTR, and Mike. Mike's live on Lampy's stream. Okay. No fears though. I don't know if Fears would answer. He might be busy watching Lantern. We could text him first. Let's text Fears. I gotta find him. Rest in peace, Fears. We'll see if he answers because I'm not gonna just call him without a heads up. Because he wouldn't like me being live and calling him. My nose is dripping. Hang on a second. You want me on your stream? I don't know, Vic Rules. There's a few things. I'm not going to go into all that right now because it's like past stuff. So I'm not going to go into the bad things about Fears right now. We're trying to get him on the panel, so we're going to see what happens if he says yes. He may say no. He might be still typing. I don't know. We got a little bit of time. We got 30 minutes before I have to, 30 minutes before I have to feed my dog. What is that 1.2 thousand a quarter? Now he's typing. So is that 1,200 every 3 months? Lark, that's not bad. That's like 400 a month, right? Oh gosh, he's asking me a million questions. I don't. Okay, I guess we're going to talk back and forth on here. He's still typing. He keeps asking why people are asking about him. Okay. He's saying I was typing too much. He says, no thanks. I'm a bit tired. Maybe one day I will come on a panel or get you on my panel. Have a nice night and a good show. Good night. Yeah, I'm probably not going to put him in my Discord either. So I would just have to call him directly on Discord because I'm not going to do StreamYards. So no fears tonight. Sorry, guys. Let's see. We talked to Quentin or Severin. Is it Severin? Something like that. Severin. His new name. Clear audience. We talked to Mike. Mike is now on Lampy's panel. So we could end and join Lampy's panel and chill over there for a while because there's a lot of people already on panel. And then I got to get ready to feed Adam at about 10 o'clock. So we've had a good 2 hours and 23 minutes. Usually my streams are not this long. So why don't we go ahead? We'll wrap it up. And we talked to two people. That's two people I haven't talked to before on live on camera. So I hope everybody enjoyed it. People will come and see it later. We do have 8 watching. Maybe people are double dipping on this and Lampy's. Post a link to Lantern's panel. Okay, hang on. I should be able to post a link in the chat. Let me find it. I gotta find. Hang on. I gotta find Lantern, and then I gotta find the stream. Mr. Lantern. Okay. And he's live right now. He's got 15 watching. He's got Mike on the panel, Too Tall Rob, Tokes, Larry, Yakov, and Lantern. Okay, let me see. Share. Okay, copy. All right, and then share, paste. All right, that's Lanterns. Appreciate it, Kate Winslet. Appreciate it. Guys, remember, too, follow the Cary Brick Road. Follow the Cary Brick Road. Follow the Cary Brick Road. To Cary Stream. To Cary Stream. To the Cary Show. All right, guys, I hope you had a fun time. It's been fun. We'll see you over there on Lantern Stream. Bye-bye.